for all four of you, do you have a specific moment that was like your favorite to deliver?
I do. It's in episode 6.
Which we've seen.
Which you've seen. So, obviously that was a little bit of a heavier episode for me. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've never made out with someone on screen. Archie's not a bad-looking guy. It was a pretty fun scene to do.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna hide it. But no, it was great. It was like, it was really. That's my favorite.
Oh my
yeah.
God, I thought it was gonna be like a deep moment. I was like,
yes,
that would be my pick.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be my pick too.
That's my
so.
pick. But no, I'm really glad that they decided to go with that because in the comics, Valerie ends up marrying Archie. You know, and it's obviously Betty and Veronica are the triangle, but it's nice to have a little bit of change, you know, keep a little bit of the comics going.
And I think even like seeing that on TV, not even to be all like diversity, but like it's true, like seeing that on TV, I think is so powerful. Yeah, because like Archie's a redhead, Hayley's mixed. It's just like great. I've never seen it on TV, so I think it's interesting. It's new, you know, but it's also real life.
Easy to do a scene with. He gets so into it. There's moments where he's like saying something and I think he's actually talking to me and I'm like forgetting the line. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't know.
Right. Acting.
Right,
Sorry.
No, it's great. So that was definitely
Yeah.
the best couple scenes to deliver because KJ's such a good actor.
Yeah, for me, there's definitely a lot of fun stuff with Jason that I'm really excited for people to see. For me personally, I think just on from like an actor's standpoint, episode 5 was really fun. I got to do like the zombie thing at the beginning, and then at the end getting to watch Natalie, the one who plays my mother. She's
amazing.
Yeah, she's spectacular. She's a scene towards the end that like watching her made me tear up, and that was just so helpful for me in that scene. Because like Natalie's just a powerhouse of an actress, and
she's incredible.
Yeah, and so like that was just very visceral for me emotionally. And then there's another scene in one of the final episodes that I can't tell you anything about, but it was a lot of fun for me. It was awesome, and I'm really excited for it.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Jason Blossom goes to space camp.
Exactly.
You got it. I think for me, every time Ginger interacts with Cheryl, it's such an interesting dynamic because I think we've seen like the mean girl and her clique, but
She challenges her.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's interesting because I'm a little scared of her. Ginger's a little scared of her.
Definitely.
But we do challenge her a little bit. So I think that's like, it's just been really fun acting with Madeleine. It's really fun because she gets in the character and like I'm terrified.
I forgot about that. I do have a
It
scene
reminds
with her.
me of the mean girl, the real mean girl, like in high school.
Yeah.
So it's been really fun to like play that part. I think everyone's always wondered like what's it like to be a part of that mean girl clique-ish
Like, it's
thing,
sick.
you know? But I mean, it's not.
It's kind of fun.
One thing
but
that
to
I
act it, it's fun.
Yeah, one thing that I love about this show, and that it's like a revelation that I had every time I read a new episode, is that I feel like our show really embraces what it is, you know? Because we're aware of the high school cliches, and we do a great job of somehow simultaneously like living in those cliches while also subverting them. You know? There's just something, I said it before and I'll say it again, our writers are geniuses, and somehow they're able to really embrace these like archetypal characters while also delivering something new and different that doesn't make you like roll your eyes.
Yeah.
And that's just another like an example of what you're saying, how you're part of this mean girl clique, but you're also able to like stand up to the queen bee or whatever.
Yeah.
And you call it out. It's not just
Yeah,
like, oh,
exactly.
we're in this mean girl clique. It's like we call, the writers at least call out
You're
the
not
things
just
that are
drones.
happening. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Which
And-
makes it, I think, sorry to cut you up, but makes it, it's like easier for older people to watch it as well, because it's like we're not just pretending like, oh, we're all in high school and we're also clueless. We're like, there are lines that are just so, I don't know.
Witty.
Yeah, so witty, and we just call stuff out.
Yeah.
I think my favorite moment was with Hayley, episode 6, when we perform I Feel Love. I think that's...
Oh yeah, that was my favorite scene.
That's like
Changed my mind.
So many
I forgot.
favorites.
No, that scene was. I felt like we were. The auditorium was full, so it felt like we were really doing a show, and everyone stood up and clapped, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was
We
my
did it
favorite
again.
song to do too, and like
It's
I
great,
remember
yeah.
looking around and just saying to Ashley and Hayley, like, it was such a surreal moment. I was like, oh my god, you guys, like, we are Josie and the Pussycats, and from this generation on, anyone who knows Josie and the Pussycats will know these three faces,
That is a really
you know?
cool thing to think about.
And that was kind of so humbling. Like, the little girl in me was just like, this is so big, and it's going to mean so much to so many little girls, you know? Just to see different faces, different hair patterns, you know, different personalities, and not just showcasing one type of, like, oh, this is how a black girl is, or whatever. It's just like, we're three-dimensional characters who are human, you know, and we're working together to make this vision happen. And yeah, I think that was just like pretty powerful for me. It was like, wow, little girls, you know, no matter what race, are going to see this and know that it's possible to be on TV, you know, in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was big for me.
That was like a long, I don't even remember what the question is, but that just went on for like 45 minutes.
I know.
We were just like, no.
No, it's good. We were going back and forth.
So many like favorite moments
Yeah.
that were like honestly.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah.